There now follows a party political broadcast on behalf of the Conservative Party.
It's good news for homeowners today.
Now the lowest of any major European...
There are signs that the feel-good factor's coming back.
Millions of people saw their incomes grow this month as the effect of budget tax cuts came through.
Independent experts are saying that Britain now has the fastest-growing major economy in Europe. But just as things are looking up, new dangers threaten our success. And the worst thing about these new dangers is that they come from somewhere you might think is perfectly safe. New Labour, new danger. With old Labour, at least you knew where you were. But new Labour is dangerous because it feels safe. Just as you've got some extra cash coming in, New Labour threatened to take it away again. In their manifesto document, launched last week, their plans for the economy would inevitably lead to new taxes. New Labour means new taxes. So if you think Labour will win, start saving. New Labour, new danger. Our unemployment is now lower than in every major country in Europe. But would your job be secure under New Labour? In their new manifesto, Labour insists they bring in the minimum wage and the social chapter from Europe. It sounds good, but what it would do is drive up unemployment. An awful lot of people could lose their jobs. New Labour, new danger. Strikes are now at the lowest level for 100 years. But do you remember the bad old days of industrial unrest? They pretty well ruined the country. Well, with New Labour, they'd be back, because the unions still have half the votes that control New Labour policy. They'd make it harder to get rid of strikers and force businesses to accept new union bargaining powers. New Labour, new danger. Mortgage rates are now lower than at any time for 30 years. But if you still think New Labour would make little difference, financial experts wouldn't agree. They say that interest rates would go up. And that means higher mortgages. Well, you could always move to a smaller house. New Labour, new danger. But at least some people would welcome a new Labour government. Career criminals. The Conservatives are introducing guaranteed stiff prison sentences for repeat offenders. But New Labour would allow persistent armed robbers, burglars and drug dealers to get away with softer sentences. New Labour's manifesto says they'd be tough on the causes of crime. But that's a bit hard to believe if they're going to keep letting them out. New Labour, new danger. And have you read what New Labour's manifesto says about the Constitution? Its parliaments in Scotland and Wales sound nice enough, but what they mean is the breakup of the United Kingdom. And as if that wasn't enough, New Labour would give up Britain's veto in Europe. In other words, they'd steadily give away control of our country. New Labour means new danger. New taxes, new job losses, new strikes, new mortgage rises, new lighter sentences, and the breakup of the United Kingdom. New Labour, new danger.
That was a party political broadcast on behalf of the Conservative Party.